What is up, YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2018 Baek Battles. Today, we're using the Mega Pinsir Rain Team once again with Politoed, Seismitoad, the Mega Pinsir, Kartana, Tapu Koko, and Incineroar. If you haven't checked out the previous episodes, I highly recommend you checking them out because they have been some pretty fun episodes and we've gotten some really nice wins with this team so far. But can we continue? That is the question I ask myself every time I record or go on Battle Spot with a team about to, show the world, is this team decent or is this team bad? Who knows? Or maybe I'm just bad. So we'll find out. However, we are currently 1822, which is at the time I'm recording, that's good for second in the US. And actually, second in the world. It actually might be able to get first in the world because when I recorded this, I actually played the #1 on Battle Spot on my stream earlier, actually, and I was able to defeat him. So he dropped down some points. I don't know if he climbed up, though, or if he went down. We got Victoria from Texas, 1661 rating. Oh, my lord. A Banette, a Togetic. What is this? Togetic, Incineroar, Gastrodon, Tapu Bulu, and the Stakataka. Now what's nice is Seismitoad puts in some major massive work. I'm not even joking. This thing is about to put in some work. Why does it put in so much work? So does Kartana. I might not need the rain mode. I want to bring Coco, but I don't think Coco's good. I think I'm going to go Seismitoad. I think I'm going to go Incineroar. I think I'm going to go Kartana. And I think I'm going to go Pinsir. Feint, flying type Feint sounds really good against my opponent's team. And Incineroar, Seismitoad pretty much covers every lead except Gastrodon, and I do have a Kartana in the back, so I'm not really too worried about Gastrodon. I want to deny my opponent Trick Room if anything, so I will just lead this option here. And we'll see how this goes. We will see how this goes. So Togetic is a really interesting option. Really slow. It's base 30 speed or something around that nature, I believe. Gets access to Follow Me After You. The Violet makes an extremely bulky Pokemon. And the fact it did win a regional championship with Jamie Boy back in 2016, actually, which was a format with Primals, which is definitely something that was interesting. And Banette, we just don't really see at all. Has really high attack stat, Prankster as its ability. Access to Will-O-Wisp, Destiny Bond, Rain Dance, Sunny Day. I'm pretty sure it gets access to Sunny Day. A Sack Attack of Banette gonna lead. Okay. So I did lead my Seismitoad and my Incineroar. My opponent doesn't have many options for my Seismitoad. Finds out my item. I also intimidate Banette, so I'm not really too worried about its damage output. I think the best play is just to go for the Earth Power and fake out. I kind of want to fake out the Stack Attacker though and just Sludge Bomb the Banette. Because the reason I want to Sludge Bomb the Banette is because I could see a Bulu or Togekiss coming in. So I think I'm actually going to go for it, because I could see Banette switching out into one of those two. Like Togetic or Bulu. Just going to stay in with both, which isn't too bad for me, because I still don't think Banette can threaten that much damage onto my team. Like, I really don't think so. Shadow Claw shouldn't do too much with the Intimidate. Stack is going to protect, which is fine. And fake out into the Protect, and let's see what the Banette went for. Gonna be the Destiny Bond, which is an interesting option. I was not gonna KO it. Maybe I just wants to get something guaranteed set up with that Destiny Bond. Does Banette get Trick Room? Banette actually, I think, gets Trick Room. Oh, shoot. If Banette gets Trick Room, we might have some issues. Gonna go for the Earth Power into Stacka and a knockoff, I think. I did not realize. I forgot Banette. Does it get access to Trick Room? I might be crazy, but I think it does. Here comes the switch out into the Bulu. Very nice play from my opponent's part. So Bulu gonna reveal itself. Kind of wish I Sludge Bomb. If it does get Trick Room, this is probably a Trick Room here, which is really cool for my opponent's part. Earth Power into Bulu doesn't do much, and we get to find out if it's an item, because if it's Z, I could have some issues here. I think it's Z. Yeah, it's Z. The question is what kind of Z. We don't know yet. I really don't want to all-out pummeling going out into my Incineroar slot, or I don't know what Z you would be though. I think the best play is always to go Kartana here. And Flare Blitz the Bulu. I completely forgot Banette's access to Trick Room because I just don't really face a Trick Room Mega Banette before. So this is a really cool option. Kartana's going to come out here. Ally Switch. Okay, I'm hoping this is Ally Switch and attack into my... Okay, so Incineroar is actually slower. Huh. Flare Blitz in the Banette. Good amount of damage, jeez. Superpower. Okay, that's going to hurt. But I live. Oh, that's not even intimidated. Wow. Okay. That's great for me. So that is really good for me, actually. Oh man, is that good for me? I really don't want Destiny Bond happening again. I could see Will-O-Wisp to Kartana too. Actually, it's Ally Switch, Trick Room, Destiny Bond. I would imagine it's a Ghost type move. I don't think it has Willow. I'm going to bet some stuff on it. I'm going to Flare Blitz the Bulu slot, I think, and go hard into Pinsir. Although this could be bad if there's a Stack Attack double. I think that is Stack Attack, yeah. I have not been good with these switches so far. I keep thinking of these plays afterward. Let's see what the Banette does. I think it might be Destiny Bond here. Yep, okay. So at least I didn't attack in the Banette. I was actually close going for the Sacred Sword, though, into the Stack Attack slot. Which, in theory, I could have done, actually. Which I think would have been a better play, covering that double up. Flare Blit's going to go into Stacka. Decent amount, but not really doing too much. Do I want to get rid of Pinsir? I think getting rid of Pinsir is fine. I mean, I don't think the stack is going to do much. How many... 2 turns of Trick. I think Kartana and then Seismitoad is the play here. Yeah. As Banette's going to retreat into the Togetic, actually. Okay. So Togetic really won't be able to do much. Unless it's a fire move, Togetic. Do I want to risk it being a fire type move on Togetic? Because I could definitely see it. A Seismitoad and Kartana double up here. I'll save my Pokemon. Rock Slide's probably coming out, I would imagine. I don't see any other move. Yep, Rock Slide. It's not really going to do much to my Pokemon. Did a good amount to Seismitoad, but still taking that decently well. Life Orb on the Stack Attacker revealed. It does get access to Superpower, and Togetic does get access to Flamethrower. I am not risking it, I think. I think I'm just going to go for the Sludge Bomb into Togetic and a Detect here. Or do I just want a Hydro Vortex? I could see myself going for Hydro Vortex too. Sludge Bomb 180. Z-move is fine here, I think. Into Togetic. Because I could see a switch into Banette to try to get Trick Room up again. If the Psychic Attacker doesn't carry it, we'll protect Kartana here. We're going to see the Gyro Ball come out into Kartana, and what from the Togetic? Secret Power. Oh. So we want to play that game, huh? Oh, that's a little bit annoying. So what Secret Power does is 30% chance status depending on the field. Togetic's... Does it? Oh yeah, it gets Serene Grace, so it's like double the chance, and yeah, 60% to sleep in grassy terrain. Shoot, man. I'm gonna try to wake up here. Yeah, I'm gonna try to wake up here. I just Sacred Sword Hydro Vortex. I think it's a safe play unless Togetic has recovered, but I'm kind of doubting it. So Sacred Sword into this, and my opponent really can't touch my Mons currently, so I think it's okay. Gonna stay asleep with the Seismitoad as Trick Room does go back up. I think I always Sludge Bomb the Togekiss slot, so or do I want to double into? You know what? I'm gonna double in the Stacka with Sludge Bomb plus Sacred Sword because Togetic can go for Follow Me. Yeah, I can go for Follow Me, right? And if it goes for Follow Me, that's fine. because then I'd get a Sludge Bomb off. I could see Stack switching on a Bulu. Yes, I think Stack is switching on a Bulu. Yeah, to cover for the Sacred Sword. Please let me get the Sludge Bomb off. Please let me get the Sludge Bomb off. I beg you. Dazzling Gleam. Okay, that's not gonna do too much. Come on, Seismitoad. I made the read too. I made the read too. Oh, that is unfortunate. I think. What do you go for? There's too many options for my opponent. I'm just gonna go Pinsir, I think, and protect Cortana. This got really annoying real fast. Dang, if I got the Sludge Bomb, that would have been such a big momentum swing into my favor. Oh well. Detect, follow me, and I think it's a superpower. It might be a Wood Hammer, but I don't think you Wood Hammer here. You're gonna Bloom Doom instead, okay. Pinsir's not gonna take that well. Pinsir is not going to take that well. Bloom Doom. I think I want to stay in normal form just to make sure I get Grassy Terrain recovery. This is a crit. That's a crit. That's not a crit? Okay, either Pinsir's really bad or what the heck. Alright, at least I get a free switch in Incineroar, but this isn't looking too good right now. I don't have answers to the Togetic. Although I think Leaf Blade into Bulu and Fake Out and Togetic is a fine play. Superpower won't knock me out. I could see some switches. Fake Out. Bulu's just going to protect, which is fine. And I will Fake Out the Togetic so it can't do anything this turn. It's going to be hard to come back from this. At least I'm getting recovery back, but my opponent's also getting recovery, which is the difficult part. Grassy Terrain should still benefit me, so I'm just going to switch into Seismitoad and Leaf Blade the Bulu. I think you're going to go for the secret power into Incineroar and a superpower here into one of my Mons. Probably card. And I think with the -1, I'm still going to do a good amount regardless. Seismitoad. It's just a follow me. Okay. Follow me superpower? I don't think you grass move. Do you predict this? No, you just go for superpower. And it's going to go into my Seismitoad. So Seismitoad will be able to take that quite nicely, actually. And I will be able to get a Grassy Terrain Leaf Blade off into the Togetic, which does a good amount. Is that crit? Oh, that's not even a crit. That's actually just good damage. Okay, I might actually be back in this. Hold up. Trigger returns to normal too, so I'm guaranteed to awake here, actually. Togetic doesn't have Protect either. Ooh, this actually might be my comeback. I'm just gonna Protect Leaf Blade. This actually might be my comeback. So I'm just gonna protect my Seismitoad here. Because I don't think Superpower -2 will do much. Bulu protects too. That's a fantastic for me. As I'll be able to get a Leaf Blade off into the Togetic slot. Beautiful damage. Beautiful damage. It has Roost! Is this the end of Grassy Terrain or is it not? Ah, it is. Shoot, I needed that Grassy Terrain. I think I'm gonna double up the Bulu slot. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna double up the Bulu slot with Hydro Vortex and Leaf Blade. I make this play as Bulu's actually gonna switch out into Sakataka. Great. I get a Leaf Blade off, which is good. Although I think Sacred Sword might have been better. I do get rid of Sakataka, which means one Trick Room is gone, but Banette can come back out. But Banette can't do much against my team, I guess. I would have preferred... I just don't think a double up would have knocked out Togetic at that range without the Grassy Terrain. If I had the Grassy Terrain up, it might have been useful. Roost, follow me, Dazzling Gleam, Secret Power. That's what we're facing right here. Daka goes down. Really long first game. I'm almost out of time, too. Here comes Secret Power into Kartana. Gets the Paralysis. That's not good. That's really not good. Papa Bulu gonna come out. You have to be worried about Sludge Bomb, and I don't know if you're gonna predict my switch into my Incineroar. But I'm just gonna Leaf Blade your Bulu slot and go out into my Incineroar. Although I could see Secret Power Protect here. I'm gonna Leaf Blade your Togetic. Go on Incineroar. I'm running out of time too. I need to make my moves quickly. So I'll go on Incineroar. This could easily be a superpower into one of my slots. Might even be Superpower Gleam here. I could definitely see that because it would cover most of your options here. Follow Me gonna come out. Okay. That works. Leaf Blade gonna go out into the Togetic. Big damage. And Superpower is gonna come out, target down my Kartana slot, which isn't gonna KO thanks to the Intimidate. I think I win if I just don't get paired with the Kartana. Because I think I can fake out here. I'm gonna Leaf Blade, fake out the Togetic. That should be able to eliminate the Togetic factor from this game. And it would eliminate Banette too. I'm not gonna attack the Bulu when I don't have to here. And I could easily just fake out the Bulu. Okay, yeah, so I don't care if you just please. Yes, okay, let's go Kartana. Able to eliminate the Togetic. Very nicely done. As we will get a Beast Boost. And what does the Tapu Bulu go for? It's going to be another superpower. It will target down my Kartana, which means that this Tapu Bulu is at -2 now. Okay. And my Incineroar is still at healthy. I can go on the Seismitoad now as Banette's going to come out. You think Sludge Bomb should knock out Bulu? I don't think there's a way it can't. Banette should not have Protect, so I might as well just go for the Flare Blitz here into the Banette and protect Seismitoad. I don't see a risk. Yeah. I think Ally Switch might be coming out here. I think Ally Switch would be the play. Or protect Trick Room. Attempt to get Trick Room up. Well, actually, no. If you get Trick Room up, you would be screwed by my Incineroar. Well, you could play the Ally Switch game after, I guess, but that's a play. Bulu's going to protect, so it might be that Trick Room, actually. Or is it just like a protects Ally Switch to get in my head? Destiny Bond is fine, because I do have Sludge Bomb. So as I said before, I do carry Sludge Bomb on my Seismitoad. It comes down to can Seismitoad knock out the Bulu with Sludge Bomb. And it's not AV Bulu, it's Z. And Sludge Bomb 4 times effective. Max special attack Seismitoad. This is going to be so close. Find out. We'll find out. This is literally the edge of the seat right here. This is the edge of the seat. I am sitting up, my people. I am sitting up. And I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb here. Into the top of Bulu. Seismitoad, are you good? Let's go. Let's go. Able to pick up a victory. Seismitoad putting in some work. Unfortunately, I did not expect a Bloomdom to just knock out Pinsir. That's kind of insane. Pinsir has decent physical defense. I know it has low HP, but decent physical defense. That was a close game. It definitely seemed like I was downhill because of the fact of my opponent's options. I did not think it would be like Roof's Secret Power, Togetic. Like who expects that? Who expects that? But able to pull out a win in a really close game. And I mean a really close game. And now we're going to go for a last one. But oh my goodness, that game was so terrifying. That game was actually just so terrifying. Like, huh? Ally switch Banette with Destiny Bond. I forgot he got Trick Room, which was a blunder on my part because I do remember Trick Room Banette being used in 3rd gen competitive battles. Although I didn't get into competitive battling until Gen 4, to be fair, but I do remember seeing Banette with Trick Room from like old Wi-Fi videos. So, well, not Wi-Fi battle. Well, it's not technically a Wi-Fi battle because there's no Wi-Fi back then, but just old Gen 3 competitive battles. I'll just say that much. But anyway, it is taking quite a while to find our last game. Basically, I just had to stay composed and make sure make sure that I can preserve my mons and get the damage that I needed to put myself in a good position outside of Trick Room, because outside of Trick Room, Seismitoad really could have just destroyed all of my opponent's Pokemon, especially Incineroar, Kartana. Like, all my Pokemon actually had pretty good damage output against my opponent's team. So that's the main reason that I want to go for it. But it's taking quite a while to find our second game, and man. So we'll be right back with the second game of today's episode. Alright, so we're back, and actually I had to take a break because I was recording this video on a Monday and maintenance happened before, well, I couldn't find a battle before maintenance, so I had to take a little bit of a break. It's back Wednesday, the day you're watching this is when I'm recording this, and actually what's cool is I actually finished my stream, and in between the time between the first battle and now, I was actually #1 on the ladder, the #1 on the Battle Spot ladder. And what's even more cool is that today on stream, if you don't watch my streams, I keep telling people this, you should always tune into that stream or at least hit that follow button. We had a pretty cool stream. It was a road to top 10 with my second account for the account I use for streaming. And what happened actually is we actually surpassed this account live on the channel. We were just aiming for top 10. We ended up getting first in the US on that account, surpassing this account. So this next battle that we're about to do is going to determine whether I surpass my other account, as we find a Lewis B from Bolivia, a 1640 rating, or we could be dropping here. Victreebel. Huh, we've faced a lot of cool Pokemon today. Charizard, Tyranitar, Landis Fairy, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Fini, and Victreebel Charizard. So I'm thinking it's probably Nature's Power, if that's anything. I'm thinking Victreebel will probably carry that Nature's Power, I would assume. That's what I'm looking at right here. Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. I wonder how it's going to affect the match. I don't know if I like Seismitoad here. Seismitoad's actually pretty good. Seismitoad's actually pretty good, yeah. I think I like Coco. I like Seismitoad. I think Politoad's really good. I just don't feel like Pinsir's coming in this match. It's good against the 2 grass types, obviously, but it's pretty bad against everything else, really. Which is why I'm thinking maybe I just don't bring him. I like Incineroar, but I also like Kartana. I think I'm going to go Incineroar. Or should I just lead Incineroar? You know what? I think leading Incineroar might be better here. Yeah, I'm going to lead Incineroar here, because I don't want Victreebel doing some kind of Z Nature's Power. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Z move on the Victreebel, so should be pretty interesting. I do know that I am leading pretty horribly if it is like a Tapu Koko lead. I mean, not Tapu Koko, Landis Fairy lead. We'll find out what my opponent decides to go here, though. As what will it be here? Tapu Koko Incineroar from my side of the field. I get Intimidate off against the Landers Tapu Bulu. So I could have let Seismitoad here. I really could have. That has to be special Landers, I think. I would believe it would be Scarf. It's not Scarflanders. Okay, we do confirm that. Huh. Do get an Intimidate off, which is nice. I just really don't want to take too much damage. I really wish I let Seismitoad instead. Seismitoad would have been so much better here. I just don't know who you're going to Earth Power. Oh, it's Scarf Bulu, actually. We just confirmed that because the grassy terrain went up first. Yeah, he's Scarf Bulu. Huh. I think Protect Knockoff is fine, turn 1. Ooh, boy. I want to knock off the Bulu. Figure out what that item on the Bulu is. It could be Nature's Madness Earth Power, though, which I could worry about. But it's a Rock Sign set. Okay, so we confirm what it locks itself into. Ooh, I even dodge, which is really nice. Earth Power going to come out into Coco. That's pretty solid for me, actually, as I will be able to get a knockoff into the Bulu. Getting rid of that Choice Scarf where it was already locked in. Maybe I don't agree with my play as much. But I think I could just Volt Switch into Bulu pretty safely. And actually, I am going to go Seismitoad here. Yeah, I like that play, because I don't think you're ever going to Wood Hammer an Incineroar slot. We do confirm it is Scarflanders. I am going to get damage on this Bulu, which is good. And I can Volt Switch here, and I can go out into my Politoed, or I could go out into my Incineroar. I think going out into my... Let's see. I'd rather go Politoed on a potential Earth Power. Wood Hammer isn't going to do much without the terrain, and Earth Power and a Wood Hammer I don't think would knock me out with the -1 on the Bulu, especially since it is confirmed to be Jolly Bulu. So I'll get the rain up as we're going to see the Rock Slide come out once again, so that's fine by me. I really just don't take any damage here, and Earth Power is really not going to do too much to either one of my Pokemon, as we do see the Earth Power come out. Target down the Seismitoad slot, as it's going to do a ton of damage. However, right here, I could probably just get an Icy Wind to catch a Speed. And I really just don't know if I want to throw off the Sludge Bomb. Because I think Seismitoad might be going down, that's the thing. I think I want to Hydro Vortex to Bulu and Icy Wind. I don't want Bulu to switch out to gain any free momentum. And I'll take the trade for Seismitoad, I think. Because getting rid of Bulu is absolutely huge. Because really, Seismitoad was here for mainly the Bulu. And if I could get the Charizard, it would have been great against the Charizard. But I don't feel like that's absolutely necessary. I think just getting the Hydro Vortex off into the Bulu is great here. Because of the fact I'll be able to knock it out. And even if you trade for my Seismitoad, I do get an Icy Wind off, which is going to do a good amount. I want to Icy Wind also, just in case, like, I don't know, maybe like anything like Tyranitar switched in. We're going to see the Earth Power come out into the Seismitoad, which is fine. We'll be able to pick up the knock-on Seismitoad. I do kind of wish I Scalded, though, because I think Scald would have done more. But 4 times, and I do gain a speed advantage, so it's not the worst, I guess. That's AV. That's for sure AV. I can go out in the top of Coco, though. This Charizard's gonna come out, okay. So I get to go my Tapu Koko here. Solar Beam would put me into range of Berry, I think. Yeah, it would. So I think I'm just gonna protect an Icy Wind here, because I could see Charizard protecting too, which I wouldn't mind. So we are going to see Charizard Mega Evolve, which I don't know if that means it's going to go on the offensive or not, because I can't really tell. But I'm not sure if you really want to take a Volt Switch right here. If we go for Solar Beam, I should be able to live with Politoed, activate my Berry, and then Icy Wind still should get a good amount of damage onto Landorus. And if Charizard protects, that works out amazingly for me, because I can Volt Switch guarantee the following turn. So it's going to be Tailwind coming out from my opponent's Charizard. Okay. Ooh, that makes it interesting. Icy Wind comes out. Charizard dodges, which is a bit annoying. But I do get the Icy Wind onto Landers, which is good. Good chip onto the Landers. That's not as good chip as I wanted. We're going to see the Earth Power into the Tapu Koko, which is fine here. And now I think I could go for the Icy Wind here. Missing the Charizard kind of stinks. It actually really does stink now that I'm thinking about my future turns. Because I needed a -2 on the Charizard. I can go Incineroar here and Icy Wind, I guess. Which isn't the worst play because of the fact that Fake Out will pressure the Lander slot the following turn. Yeah, it's still not the greatest for me. I will get Incineroar in, however. But we will be taking probably an Earth Power. So let's see what my opponent's going to do. I really don't want to take a Heat Wave, so I'd rather just go for the Icy Wind here. Heat Wave is going to come out. Shouldn't do too much to my team. Yep, and we're going to see the Earth Power come out into the Incineroar slot. I will be able to survive. Yeah, because I have a lot of special defense. We'll be able to get a berry back. And Icy Wind once again. I really wish I Scalded the Landers now, earlier in the game. I think Scald would have been immense here. As we pressure the Charizard. I think it's going to Solar Beam, and I think Landers might switch out here. This Landers is just so valuable here. I think going out in a Koko and Fake Out the Charizard is actually the best play, because I think Landers would want to switch out here, if anything. I think you would switch out Landers, if anything, because I don't think you want to take the Fake Out, but we're actually going to see the Charizard switch out into the Victreebel. Okay. Oh, that's actually really bad for me. Victreebel is actually really bad. I should have faked out the Landers. Or maybe, yeah, I should have faked out the Landers. Fake out into Victreebel. Earth Power gonna come out. Finish off my Incineroar. Yeah, that's not good. I mean, I get Politoed in, but this doesn't help at all. I think I have to make a read here of who the Victreebel targets. Tailwind's gonna peter out for my opponent. I'm still faster. Ooh, boy. It should be Normalium's. I think Gleam here and Protect Politoed is my best option. I know Koko's probably the threat that my opponent should target, but we'll find out. We'll protect my Politoed as... Oh, wait, it gets Sludge Bomb, but it goes for the Giga Drain, which is fine. I will be able to get a Dazzling Gleam off. Do a good amount of damage to the Victreebel. However, I just can't beat the Victreebel, and I might have to... If I do have a chance of winning, it's going to be Helping Hand Thunder into the Victreebel. Oh, I really regret not Scalding the Landers now. That was a dumb move by me. I shouldn't have Icy Winded. I think I should have Scalded always. Here comes the Charizard slot. And maybe I should have Flare Blitzed the Bulu earlier, because the damage would have been important, and locking into my opponents would have been better for me. I think it comes down to what set my opponent is with the Victreebel. Are you potentially a Sludge Bomb into Koko, or are you going to just Giga Drain here? I think I have to protect Icy Wind. I gotta hope. I even gotta hope maybe Politoed lives at a Giga Drain, which I doubt. Let's find out. My opponent could also Tailwind here with Charizard, which I think would be a solid play for my opponent. Attack the Koko and Sludge Bomb. We're gonna see the Giga Drain once again into Politoed, which survives. So wait, if I went for Volt Switch into Charizard, would that have done it? Because I get my berry back with Politoed. Tailwind again. Ah, I should have went for Volt Switch. Icy Wind gonna come out, but I don't think it's really gonna help me at this point. Because yeah, I'm just not doing enough damage to the Victreebel. I mean, I'll go for a double, I guess, and try to get the Icy Wind off, but Heat Wave Giga Drain's probably coming my way. Maybe, there's not much I can do. Failed the double. Sludge Bomb comes out. Yeah, I needed a double if I wanted any shot. But even then, I think Victory was still outspeed even after. So, unfortunately, we are going to drop to the Victreebel. We faced some crazy stuff today. I don't feel great about how I played this match, though. I definitely think my opponent does deserve props. I think just a hard switch. I think if I just faked out the Landorus instead of the Charizard, I think I'd rather go into Koko there and fake out the Landorus, because even if my opponent does go for like a Solar Beam into Politoed, which I don't even think my opponent has anymore now that I'm thinking about it, but however, if my opponent did have that option, I think I should rather just fake out the Charizard, because if I faked out the Charizard, I think I actually won the game. I mean, faked out the Landorus, I would have been in a really good spot regardless. I don't think, I might have been able to win straight out, but because I would have had the weather control up. However, I still think the better play for me was to fake out and just switch into Koko. It covered the Solar Beam play, and I would have probably been able to get rid of Landorus. I'm pretty sure fake out at neutral should be able to knock out the Landorus at that range. So, yeah, and also a misplay to, I think, maybe just knock off the Bulu. I thought I was hoping I could get a Volt Switch off the following turn, but now that I think about it, I could have just Flare Blitz, put the Bulu in range of like a Volt Switch, for instance. Yeah, there were definitely some better plays I could have done. But hope that everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2018 Back to Battles. Regardless, if you did, please leave a like down below, show support, as well as you can check out the rest of my stuff down below in the description, such as my social medias, the side series of my channel. All that will be linked down below. And yeah, follow me on my Twitch channel. As I mentioned, you can check out the rest of my stuff, such as my Twitter and all that good stuff, as well as if you want to try out the team, try it out down below. I do think that there were a few things that I could take from this battle, and yeah, that really wasn't optimally played now that I look back at the game. Otherwise, yeah, you can check out the rest of my stuff. Feel free to leave a comment as I do read them. Otherwise, have a great day, people. Until we battle again, I'll catch y'all later.